Hola, buenos días. Me llamo Omar Valdés Rocha y soy profesor de español en el Central College. Mucho gusto and welcome to Spanish 2312. About half of you took the 2311 course during summer one, so this will be very familiar to you. For those of you who are new, please email me if you have any questions. On this video, I'm going to go over the syllabus. I'm going to go over the day-to-day calendar, and I'm gonna go over Kia and how to sign up for Kia. Kia is our is a website that we will be using for you to submit your daily homework. So you will be submitting assignments on eCampus, which is the website um, that is supported by Dallas County Community College. And you will also be using Kia to reference your textbook and to submit daily homework. Okay, so this is your eCampus website. This is what it looks like, and I just wanted just wanted to show you, if you have never taken a class with eCampus before. Here at the bottom, you see there's a folder. You can go here for a tour of eCampus. If this is your first time taking an online class, you can click on Introduction to Online Learning, and this is a course overview, which is pretty much a breakdown of the syllabus. But you should go there. There's a little bit more explanation as to each part, okay, of the syllabus. But if you have any questions after looking at all of this information, please email me. Okay? So if you go to the left, you'll see that there is a menu. There is Start Here, which is where we are right now, just introductions. There's email to your professor. There's announcements. In announcements, you will see all of the emails that I send you. So if for some reason you haven't heard from me, you think that maybe you may have missed something, go to eCampus, check on announcements, and all of our correspondence will be there available for you to see at any time. You can email me. You can, this is the information for your instructor, which is me. Okay? And, oh, I haven't filled it out. But here you will have my name and my email address. Okay? Then, if you go to coursework, which is that second section, you will see the syllabus and the calendar, which I have broken down into two documents. So this is what we'll do today. We'll look at the syllabus, then we'll also look at the day-to-day calendar. And here you have the Kia code and Kia instructions. This is a document that will teach you how to go to that website where you will be doing your daily homework, and the code that you need to find our course on that website. All right. The next link is your assignments. These are the assignments that you will be turning in on this website. So you'll have two: Kia daily homework and this assignments folder. We will have discussions. There will be a academic dishonesty discussion. It's a forum, a cultural discussion, and critical thinking discussion. Which, if you've done um, um, summer one with me on 2311, that'll be very similar to what you did on summer one. You will also have one composition in Spanish, and we will talk about topics as we go along. But here's where you find the instructions, and here's where you submit. So you see, let's just click on it. You click on composition, then composition again. Here's the rubric. Here is the here are the instructions, the topic, and here's where you submit by clicking on this link. Okay, let's go back. And you will also have a reflective project. The reflective project is an English essay that comes, and you will also create a PowerPoint that goes along with this essay. And the topic changes per semester. The topic can be um, um, regarding culture, cultural awareness, languages, language learning, and technology. And we'll discuss about topics and others and more information about the reflective project as we move forward. But I just wanted to show you that if you go to all assignments here, this is where you submit your assignments. If you go to Kia assignments on this folder, you will find a folder for every chapter. And since the Kia assignments, you will do them on that Kia website, what you will find here, if you click on any one of these folders, these are links to videos, grammar tutorials that the department has completed for you. So once you read the textbook, once you look at the grammar tutorials that come with the textbook, once you look at your pronunciation, come here and click on these links. And we have an amazing professor, Mr. Tames, who he has created these videos, and he explains step by step exactly what's going on each of these chapters. So that's what you need to do every day. You need to look at the material. You need to read the part of the chapter. You need to look at the grammar videos on your textbook, and you need to come back to eCampus and look at these videos. After that, you go to Kia, that website I was talking to you about, and you complete the daily exercises. Okay? So you will have a folder for each chapter, and each folder will have 2, 3, 4 different grammar tutorials. Okay? That's something very useful. Okay. So that's for eCampus. Let's look at the syllabus. Okay, so the course is Intermediate Spanish 2. My name is Omar Valdez Rocha, and this is my email address. So this is my preferred mode of communication. It usually takes me 24 hours to get back to you. Please email me if you haven't heard from me. Sometimes if I send you an announcement and you reply to that announcement, it gets to me, but it goes to my junk mail. So make sure that you email the instructor when you want to talk to me. And that way, that email goes directly into my inbox, and it makes it easy for me to reply to you promptly. If you reply to the announcement, I will reply to you, but it'll take me a while for me to see your email. Okay? So any questions you may have, please email me to orvaldez@dcccd.edu. Okay? So this is the last course, Intermediate Spanish 2. So for the first 3 courses, for Spanish 1411, 1412, and 2311, we have used one textbook, and that textbook was Plazas, right? So, but we have finished it. If you remember, for those of you that took Summer 1, we have finished that textbook. The last chapter, we covered it last week. So we have a new textbook for this last course, and it's called Alianzas. Okay? So you have different choices. You can get a physical copy, but that's not what we recommend for online. In fact, it is just more expensive. Okay. Option B, you can get the access code. You can get 6 months or 24 months. And for the Kia website, okay, the Kia access code not only contains your workbook and your textbook exercises, it contains the textbook as well. So for this course, you should choose the 6-month access code, right? So this is option B, is what we recommend. There is an option C with online rental, okay, or purchase. It's available online. You purchase the Kia code at the Kia site, and students rent or purchase the textbook online at a site of their choosing. But that means that you are getting the option B plus the textbook. So that's 2 different prices. You don't need anything more than the Kia access code, right? And please don't purchase it anywhere else. I'll let you know where to buy it. When you go to Kia and you input the course code of our course, it'll tell you exactly what you need, and you purchase from there. Option B is the cheapest option, and it is what I recommend for us to complete this course, right? So this is the grade calculation for the course. You will have Kia assignments and you will have eCampus assignments. So we talked about the composition. the discussions, and the reflective paper. You will submit all of this on eCampus. KIA assignments, you will have your workbook activities, which are due the day before the exam or sometimes even the day of the exam. You will have textbook activities, which are due daily. So today you have textbook activities. Tomorrow you have textbook activities. Until the chapter is over, usually 3 to 4 days, you have textbook activities for chapter, let's say, chapter 1. You have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then Saturday, you have your workbook, and Sunday, you have your test. And that repeats itself 6 times because we have 6 chapters to cover. So you will have chapter exams, which are 150 points each. And you have a midterm, which is the chapter 3 test, and a final, which is the chapter 6 test, and they're worth a bit more. So that's what we're going to be doing on KIA. Daily textbook activities, weekly workbook activities, and your exams. And for eCampus, the compositions, the discussions, and the English paper, the reflective paper on culture and cultural awareness. It's a grade, the grade is a point-based system. That means that you have the opportunity to earn up to 3,500 points. And at the end of the semester, at the end of the month, depending on what bracket you fall into, that's the letter grade that you'll receive. Okay? And just remember this for the end of the course, because all you'll see on eCampus for your grade will be a total points column. So you take that total points column and you come back here to see, you come back to the syllabus to see what letter grade your total points fall on. Okay. So eCampus assignments, they're due, if we're going to look at the day-to-day calendar, you'll see there are specific dates where the composition, the discussions, and the reflective project is due. The KIA assignments, okay? So in order for you to tackle these, this is what we suggest. You need to study the chapter, study the specific items, the specific pages I give you on the day-to-day calendar. Then you look at the lecture notes and you look at the videos. The videos that are on eCampus are very helpful, but also the textbook contains videos. So I would also suggest to look at both of them. And then at the end of every chapter, before you take your exam, you're going to have a set of around 20 to 25 workbook assignments. Usually I give you a day to complete these, and sometimes because of time constraints, you will have the workbook and the test at the same time. Right, so this is a great time to remind you to please plan accordingly. We do not, because it's a summer course, we do not allow any late homework. Make sure that you work 1-2 days ahead, because life happens and there is nothing that we can do. You need to be able to complete the work on a timely manner, and the only way you can do that is by working a bit ahead to avoid any certain situations in which you are unable to complete it. Okay? The textbook activities, these are going to be daily. The workbook activities are mainly fill in the blank, you write, they're open-ended questions. The textbook activities are also that, but you also will be recording. Okay? You'll be recording the exercise will require you to record your answers. So make sure that your computer has a microphone, okay, that it has the capabilities to record. When we go to the KIA site in a moment, it'll have a technical specifications. That is part of the requirements for the course. Sometimes we're a weekend and some people are still having trouble with the microphone. You have 24 hours, because you have homework tonight, to figure out if your computer is able to record. So just to give you sometimes people have a hard time recording. I would suggest to switch browsers. I would suggest to restart your computer. and look at the specifications on the Kia website to see what you're missing. There's also a help desk on Kia. If you have problems with Kia and recording, contact the help desk. Okay? But you have 24 hours to make sure that you are able to record on your computer. It's part of the requirements of the course. You'll have your chapter exams on Kia and your midterm and final as well. Okay? These are the eCampus assignments that we've discussed before. And just as a general comment regarding plagiarism, regarding collusion, you are meant to work on your own. Some of the exercises, especially the ones where you'll be recording, it will ask you to work in pairs or to work in groups. Assume you will always work individually. You will, if it asks you to create a conversation, make sure that you do not create a conversation. You can create a conversation, but you will need to play both parts. Or you can create a monologue. Okay? This is the time for you to be creative. How do you go past working with a partner? Okay? If there is a list of questions, answer the questions that it's asking you as if there was someone else in the room. But do not ask someone else to be in the conversation with you. You are meant to work on these individually. Okay? Also, for your recorded answers, you're not to be teaching new words. I need to see you using the material that's on the textbook. Okay? So that's the syllabus, okay? And you can find the syllabus if you go back to eCampus and you go to the syllabus calendar, course syllabus, okay? The course calendar, you can find it right below, and it's right here. Right? So this is what's due every day. Hope you're able to see this, okay? So this is for the month of July and the first week of August. We'll do chapter 1 all the way to chapter 6. And the first week, it's the same structure will repeat itself again and again. You will have the first week for chapter 1. You will do Kia homework. You will do vocabulario útil 1 and 2. You will read these pages and you will do your Kia homework. You will do gramática útil 1 and 2. You will read these pages. You will watch our videos on Kia and on eCampus. You will do the homework online, and then you will have a discussion that's due. The About Me discussion. So this is due on Thursday. You need to tell me who you are, so you need to go to Kia. Let me show you now. You need to go to All Assignments. You need to go to eCampus, Go to All Assignments, go to Discussions, and then you click About Me. And here you need to answer these questions. And you need to upload a picture of yourself. And you need to do this by clicking on the Insert Edit Image icon found on the third row, third icon. Okay? And you need to answer these questions. Where are you from? What is your ethnic background? What experience have you had? Or do you have do you have with Hispanic culture, and so forth. This helps me know the makeup of our class and how I can best assist you. Right? So that is due on Thursday. Right? So these red are our discussion boards. Friday, you will have chapter 1, Gramática Útil 3, and your Kia homework. Saturday, you will have your workbook activities, and you will have the academic honesty discussion due. And you go back to, let's see. Oh, it's not here yet, but I will post it there. Okay, so I will ask you what it means to you. What does that mean to you? Academic dishonesty, and you need to just look at the questions and you will reply and answer those questions, just the same as you did the About Me discussion. Then Sunday, you will have your chapter test, which is on Kia. All right? And it'll repeat itself. Okay? And you will have other stuff that's due, like this is the critical thinking discussion, this is the reflective paper, this is the PowerPoint and the final draft, and at the end you have a composition due. Okay, so this document is your friend, this day-to-day calendar, right? So you know what's due on Kia and on eCampus every day, so I don't need to remind you, right? And if you have any questions, please let me know. And I send you emails for the big stuff, right? If there's a composition due, I try to send you an email, but everything is here. All of your deadlines are here. Okay. So we covered the syllabus, we covered the calendar, and we need to go to Kia now, right? Half of the stuff will be submitted on eCampus, and the other stuff will be submitted on Kia. So you need to go to books.kia.com, and you need to create an account, and you need to provide this code, which is the code for our course, to find our class. That's XKKP877, right? Once you do that, okay, it doesn't look like this for you. Give me one moment. Remember that we have our textbook, Alianzas, right? For you, it looks something like this, I believe, okay? Once you log in, once you create an account, once you put in the course code, it'll tell you to buy the book, right? And you can click on, there's a very small link, it says buy. You can click on that link and you have the 6-month access or the 24-month access, and you also have a very smaller link that says you can do a 3-week trial, okay? If it's available for you, click on the 3-week trial, okay? Sometimes it is available for people who haven't had the Kia website before. So just check if it's available for you. If it is, then you have 3 weeks in order for you to actually purchase the content, right? So if the 3-week trial is available for you, click. If it's not, then you have the 6-month access, which is needed for this course, because this course is only a month long, right? So this is how it would look for you. Make sure that you have an option here for the assignment calendar to be by chapter or by date. Make sure that yours is set to by date. So this assignment calendar is your friend because it tells you here all that is due on eCampus on a given day, right? So I am an instructor for the course, so I don't have any assignments due for me, but for you it'll look like okay, so this looks like a chapter, but this would say, for example, today, July 10th, and there will be a list. July 11th, there will be a list. And sometimes I also put notes telling you what to do on eCampus that day. So maybe you'll have exercises for today, and then I tell you, today the About Me discussion is also due on eCampus. That would look like Thursday you will see something like that, right? If you go to practice, right, you will find audio flashcards, you will find the grammar tutorials, okay? And you will also find the ebook. If you look here below the assignment calendar, you click on the cover, and this opens up, and you have the textbook. Okay? So what you need is you need to complete your daily homework, be a day ahead, make sure that your recording capabilities are enough so that you can complete the assignments. Remember that there is no late homework, and you have homework every day. Look at your day-to-day calendar. Kia homework, Kia homework, Kia homework. Discussion due on eCampus. Kia homework. Workbook activities on Kia, right? Discussion on eCampus. A test on Kia. Everything, every day you need to turn something in. So if you have questions as to what is due, make sure you go back to the course calendar. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, email me. But this was an introduction to the course, so you have homework tonight before midnight. So what you need to do today is you need to go to Kia, books.kia.com. If you go to syllabus and calendar, you click on Kia code instructions. This document gives you the website and gives you the course code. Give that information. Start the 3-week trial for Alianzas, or start or pay the 6-month access for the book, and go to the assignment calendar, click on by date, and the first assignments are already there available for you. Email me if you have any questions. Again, my email is orvaldez@dcccd.edu, and it's available on your syllabus. Okay, let's have a great summer 2 course. Okay, and have a good day. Bye bye.